What makes you fragrant, beautiful? Billing Chris, even less than $60 just to keep him. The explosion of Bitcoin. If I continue with sex, I get DNA conflicts. Pimples. DNA can be found in cheek saliva. Do you have any business ideas? Yes, the cryptocurrency exchange. That's not the real test. The real test is consistency. Only 2% of people get to diversify their portfolio. They're laughing at you for collecting clothes. People are sending supplies because you're in the stock market. Arlo Palestico, investor. Cami Callie, at some point, you and your friends are going to live in your own homes, and you'll have to support yourself on your own. Your GC friends won't visit you. Enjoy your youth, and may you reach 10K on both your cryptocurrencies. Paint. Check your health on the website. T-shirt. Different white guy name. Sex savings. Different song. 200 every day for the game. Drugs. Shirts. Coffee. Eating on Discord. New person connection in feed LinkedIn. New likelihood of personal alt Twitter hit. They don't tell you when it's been a habit already. Zeroing out, it has a physical toll. In your head, you think, I'm stacking money, while many people don't have the food variety every day. It creeps on you, being single, and the appropriation of you being the one to spend. This is really endgame for me. I'm already really prepared to die in this neighborhood. It's really not complicated. I'm paying for what I owe from this concept share house. I'm controlling the population growth, poverty, malnutrition, even fashion boredom. I'm really doing everything that I can think of. I go complete zero before the next salary. My plan is as simple as that. I'm not the big fish in this situation. I'm just helping. So, please, U.S., you should know that this is minimum wage in this city. I don't think you understand what depression is. I don't think you know just how important supporting someone who understands what HIV is, what bipolar disorder is. This is what I got from my 8-neo life. This is how I wasn't handled. A life with a little less freedom. So you don't feel so down. Just think of the most basic thing we all should have. Family. How are they doing? Mark is in the States, so is Paolo and Francis. Lonnie is here taking up pharmacology in Cebu. Ia is going to Lourdes College. Micah is in Cebu. Trixie is in the States. Kuya Choo Choo is traveling around. Ryan is in Manila. Kwaikyu has a house in Grand Europa. Auntie Nita and Auntie Rachel are in Xavier Heights. Auntie Delma is in Canatoan. Auntie Pista is somewhere in CDO. I can't believe I had video sex with D RPM again yesterday. It worked 'cause we don't know anything about each other. That's what all the long TV shows are about. Deciding who a protagonist will pick. 2 options. That's been the advertised American, even media way. Recently it's on New Amsterdam, choosing between sex with a coworker and going home to a wife. Emily Owens choosing between Mika and Justin Hartley. You could go on and on about the advantages and disadvantages. I'd hate to commute all that way when I can buy it conveniently here. I really like the ambience of this place. I just want to get away from the neighbors for a while. I want to hear silence for a while. I really want to look like that. He has the same skin color as me. I want to be a part of history. I want to tell my friends, I did. I watched Adam Levine live, or Itchy Worms. I've seen them with my own eyes in their concert. If I don't order this coffee now, I will be groggy the whole day, and my neighbors will be convinced I am undead. I really want to sleep really fast. The colors really match my advocacy, what I want to support. They will never make this anymore. The maker is dead. He deleted the original copy, and it will look really good in my place. I really want this to be part of my Facebook stories. People will be looking at these anytime. I really want to fund what makes me happy. My competition, AdZombies, Medium.com, Wattpad, Netflix, The New York Times, USAtoday.com, are still in business for a reason. I want my story to live on in someone. Preferably someone who has a large audience. An empty cinema is a filmmaker's worst nightmare. My heart broke when my mom told me that she too wanted to stay in Geo Grill for a while. I cannot be jobless. My mom is very old. She's been talking about retirement since I started working in 2012. It's been 9 years of the same line. It was amazing for me when I leave the house for very long. The next day, I see my mom's wallet filled to the brim with cash, and my dad is out with friends. It's something I don't get to tell them. Not because I'm good keeping secrets, but because of the ridiculousness of the correlation. It would surely warrant a reason to institutionalize me or something. But somehow I can't shake off I'm being away from my room for my parents to enjoy life. That day was a little bit horrible. I came in the room with a hint of a fever. It must have been the biting frost that ultimately gave me a proper fever when I woke up. I burned up. I was shaking uncontrollably. Never before have I shook so much. I shook because I felt alone. So alone. The deafening silence of a sleep call to action not recognized. I couldn't stop shaking, even when talking to the receptionist. It was only in the cab ride home that I stopped. I lay in my room. I don't think I've ever appreciated room temperature like that ever. I slept, and in the morning my sense of taste was iffy. Even just one night away from home changed me. It's kind of amazing. Many things led up to the fever. The MSG-laden ramen. The MSG-laden tinola soup. It was criminally filled to the brim with MSG. My dad is retired now, and he's drunk right now. It's either he's just making drama to damage me, or he is taking a firm stand. Now that he's over 60, he wants his children to stay put in the house. That's the big realization today. He doesn't want me going out gallivanting, much to the chagrin of people who want not-so-boring updates to my storyline. He kept screaming Naapt and UG Cadlawan. It was only during 2 a.m.-ish that I was able to go home. He also wants me to start cooking for him, but he's got to buy the meats first. I'm not buying no raw meat no more. I can't believe it. September 7th, 2021. Sick again, no sense of taste, can't even finish a burger steak. I'm hot one moment, then cold the next. I slept and woke up with sweat on my shirt, even if the aircon was on. People thought I was going to die. This is horrible. I swear if it's COVID. But September 8th, 2021, I'm feeling a bit better now. I can stand up again. His name was Daisuke. We talked every day at midnight after his schooling and after his part-time job in a hotel. We talked about his studies in international military, how I was a hippie for not wanting to advance a country's military. He would teach me the connection between military and economic advancement, and then I removed all my midnight slots. By the time I got back, he messaged me he never wants to hear from me again. Oh no, we don't do that here. Eat breakfast. Yeah, we have a strict obesity avoidance policy. It keeps rich and poor people from spending too much on food. Keeps us from destroying the planet completely because of human greed. When we're healthy, we try not to eat. That's the IT company policy here. It's always fun when Arlo decides it's laundry day. The laundry station gets a kick out of clothes. If I become attached to Roland, and he looks like he's really old, like old, and he dies before me, I don't think I can take it. I don't want to be so attached to him. And then he dies before me. I don't think I can live with that. I'm so sorry. I have to look for a younger guy. I want to protect my heart. Somehow, I found myself in the Talon Row universe. I attended a War of Imperium for the first time. I got to know these practical strangers. Alan alias Legion Death, Slap the Australian, Pinoy Cowboy the Texan Phil AM, Gory the one with a Filipino accent, even Carla's elusive voice when I piloted a priest account. I saw Sputter in the Discord group. I saw Satomi Yamamoto's in-game character. Nene, I think the perfect job for you is what you're doing now. Writing. You can always find an SEO employer. You're not the only one who craves reading anything. Things like crack. I have writer's block. Well, you're in a toxic relationship, and your work ethic is really, really sad right now. Sarah started to build a house, and in order for her family's curse of each rifle being sold doesn't consume her, she made sure that the house was constantly under construction. Hiram is catering to the rich folk who can commute to the city. That's why the subdivision is way up here. I mean, do you want a career in writing? So toughen up your work ethic. I was wondering if you could lend this 352-page novel to your employer to see if he'll like it. I miss 51 Talk. I miss having kids like me who listen. I don't know if I can do it. Past the let. I hope I can do it as soon as possible. I went from deciding between Brian and Paul to none of them, to fantasizing about Doms posting an SM when I was in Ayala, to nothing. Absolute grief. I felt myself slipping into death. Thankfully, a little intervention of Medi-Cal and Biogesic got me out of it a little bit. And now, reverse psychology is working on me. I go from wanting to take Professor Ed for coworkers to now resorting to just visiting businesses. And my favorite one right now, Roland's, reverse psychology again. Now that I've kissed death a bit today, I thought, what's a few years of a little bit of happiness? I could have gone first than him. I don't care about my eyes. I want to be a little less ugly while I spend the best years of my life. It rains all day in the month of September, and it always rains during the foundation days. He got suspended from school because he beat up some students. They bled pretty bad. His suspension is long over. If he skips any more classes, he'll be expelled. I don't really care about going to school anymore. Lots of people are scared of me. Those guys were the first to not be scared of me. If you keep having friends who will take your money, you're better off without them. Haru pours a soft drink on her head. You don't know anything. She throws the ice cream on his head. I don't know why he's so upset. I was only telling him the truth. There's a stray dog here somewhere. He's not coughing up any money lately. It's not like he's broke. I might go back to school if you're there, Shizuka-chan. I'm welling up. Everything will be okay. You'll be surrounded by people again. I think I may have feelings for you. Friendly feelings? No sexual feelings. You're only saying that because you're lonesome right now. In that spring day, I received my first love confession. The next day, Yoshida really did come back to school. That was when he wrapped his around me and my heart throbbed. You're probably seeking some kind of connection with me, but I'm done playing your friend. I can't give you that. It's not something worthwhile to me. Midterm exams. If you care about studying, then I care about it too. Is this how it feels to be cared for? Are you hungry? It's a unique dilemma. My father has expressed many dubious things, but he expresses them anyway. That he doesn't want me doing drag, or that he doesn't want me not living in the house, staying overnight in the hotel. But I just really want to be excited for something. Dressing up in something unusual. This town has become really bland. Maybe that transgender in Tomasako chasing me as a child is a foretelling of today's events. If I don't do it soon, I'll be a wrinkly queen. A nightmare is when I receive the paycheck from the high school. And then the students will see me differently. Will see me as a scourge. I don't think I can take it. You thought the same with 51 Talk, didn't you? I did. But it's different when the students can come and go. I don't think I can take it if it's the same set. I will walk to PLDT. I'm not going to give up my only chance of supporting myself. You know what I think? I think I've been that extra character in When Harry Met Sally. Yes, he did not let me take that video of the apartment for his kids. He is secretly digging a tunnel to the Philippines, like what his fellow white men have done. Oh, this is mad. This is madness. This is some rich white guy steppings. It was a really scene-stealing moment, too, because this woman who looks starkly mature is sincerely troubled. Everything I worked so hard for. All those size S and XS, even XXS shirts. They all went to charity. I grew so many sizes. I had to rehaul everything I basically spent on with my past employers. I also had a nasty bit of, I think it was, some sort of STD. It must have been his hot saliva. My goodness, my crotch smelled like frickin' fish sauce. It certainly put a bad rap on what I thought would be the focus of my life. What a derailment. It's chipped away a lot of what makes me excited. I finally did it. After almost a month of no crying. I did it. It all started when Kisho, the Discord curly-haired Saudi Arabian dude, kept messaging in his server. So I went on voice chat, and I sang Give Thanks to Allah, but I cried after the call. When I searched for Muslim songs, I stumbled upon Shine by Sami Yusuf. And I just thought about Wally, how he must have worked so hard to be in the hospital. They filled my path full of doubt and wouldn't hear me out. Today, October 1st, 2021, I left the house once again. I'm back in Scholar's Dorm after 3 years. Last I was here, it was 2018. It's a great first day. I got a nice taxi driver who drove me here. It rained a little. The attendant helped me with my bags. I watched Wish Dragon as I finally was able to log in Ragnarok Mobile again. I had 900 CT. I discovered that there is something inherently wrong with Ragnarok PH, which makes characters go disconnected after a few minutes. Well, at least Talon Row is still intact. I also was able to use the Kisho connection. Discord has been a godsend in terms of people to talk to. It's instantaneous, it's magic. I look forward to learning more Muslim songs. The culture is so rich. I love it. The world is divided. Ginger, some Pokemon Go friends. Kaylani Ray is against my saving up. But Nene, Tita Minda, Tita Lenny, Jason Drawn, Row all approve of my saving. This is enough money to get me by, in case Sir Chris fires me, which I'm hoping he won't. Also, Kadia and Trixie have been encouraging me to keep performing, dancing, and singing. A lot of private and exclusive updates also to my Ragnarok mobile family, with a prime emphasis on roles and multiple accounts. Continue streaming also the Pokemon Go quests. Now I know that one of the greatest perfumes there is in this world is money. If you have 6,000, that's 6,000 more you can give in case a person gets hospitalized. Roland has been messaging me. Velma has been quiet, and Tita Minda is attending the lectures. Many of the oldies agree that strength is in being able to handle money. And when the time comes, I hope you become generous enough to give. Also, long hair is everything. Never cut your hair to a crew cut again. Just do the side shave with long center. Seriously, trust me. Adele, I can't believe you have the gall to talk to me after what you did. Arlo, what are you? Adele, yes, I knew. I knew you slept with my cousin's husband. Jesus Christ, Arlo. And to think I thought you would stop with that after you got HIV. Arlo, what the hell? First of all, I didn't even know I meant anything to you. Adele, you're honestly the stupidest person I know. Arlo, well, I'm sorry if I expected more than just to be the third wheel in your life, Adele. Adele, don't turn this around. You still slept with him. Arlo, people sleep with people, Adele. Such a long time ago. Adele, wait. October 22nd, 2021, Friday. It was nice having a semi-secret for a while. I didn't tell my mom that I didn't take my headache meds last night. So, it just so happened that my body couldn't take it. I had a 3-hour-long panic attack. And this should be the perfect solution. It should be, or I'll be really upset. The valproic acid and olanzapine with a meal. It should be with a meal, so the medicine gets activated. Turns out, I can't last a whole day without them. The meds. Now I'm back to being, Snorlax. Luckily, I get to save money with my job now because of it. Sleeping. If I were in another job, I think I would have to find a job just like this. Hopefully it pays higher. But hey, I guess that's what an indie actor deserves, right? The funny thing is, Chris won't let me an alphapreneur. He knows Sue and I would fight. I have no doubt Sue would be able to handle the welcoming and managing of members. June 22nd, 2021, Tuesday. I had to unfriend Johnny because she sounds miserable with me. The Science would appreciate the food more. June 22nd, 2021, Tuesday. Catching in treatment for NG Galix. June 23rd, 2021, Wednesday. I'll never live that down. Shit in my pants in a motel. June 24th, 2021, Thursday. Tadi's hot-headedness has peaked to finally drinking again. June 24th, 2021, Thursday. Anthony Mackie is very correct. I do not want to go head-to-head on a verbal session with my mom. She is fast. And wrong. June 24th, 2021, Thursday. June next door at Sunset is so hot. He told me buying eggs was good. June 25th, 2021, Friday. I'm still amazed at how Food Panda is. June 25th, 2021, Friday. I hate it. I don't like how these dudes celebrate when my health is low. I know it can want to feel better, but I really don't need spite when recovering. No good doctors in a bar cottage, you see. June 26th, 2021, Saturday. I got a present from Legion Huzzah. June 26th, 2021, Saturday. Got in sale again, and it's a good challenge to test your smarts, and it also makes you not roam the streets with misses and be affiliated with anime again. June 27th, 2021, Sunday. If you feel confused, just sing a church song with your mom, and you'll be grounded. June 27th, 2021, Sunday. It felt nice to transport myself to buy meds. June 28th, 2021, Monday. Ms. Leah is trending. That is a good avenue. I mean, who doesn't want to be fueled by their voice all throughout old age? June 28th, 2021, Monday. Something to focus on body pain. June 28th, 2021, Monday. Toddy likes it when I cook food, and he's entertained when I eat it fast. June 29th, 2021, Tuesday. This is so bad. I'm into another one of the Fernans and a fricking youngling. June 29th, 2021, Tuesday. It's my second day of 1/4 the dose of the 99 meds. I wake up earlier, but I'm more jittery. June 30th, 2021, Wednesday. I couldn't do it. I drank the full dose. There's an underappreciation for many things. June 30th, 2021, Wednesday. The secret to not being shy on Ongle is your yellow ring light. June 30th, 2021, Wednesday. You want to see? Show me yours. I'm still soft. Doesn't matter. It's very small. How old are you? Be honest. 29. Leaves. June 30th, 2021, Wednesday. So I played porn while in Ongle, and oh my freaking God. The cutest Caucasian Australian teen came on, and he asked me if I had an OnlyFans, and that he was cute for me. July 1st, 2021, Thursday. Another Ongle episode. Starts with Spanish dude, very bad Spanish, although at least he could hear me. Conversation about Poco Paredes and Habla. July 1st, 2021, Thursday. Ongle episode 2, little fat kid showing me his sperm. LOL, that was cute. July 1st, 2021, Thursday. Ongle episode 3, dude from Washington uncircumcised, cute, white shirt. July 1st, 2021, Thursday. Toddy was absolutely shaken when I said people keep telling me he's corrupt. His ready response was he's dead. Dead people aren't corrupt. July 1st, 2021, Thursday. Notes about Ongle. What's your age is big. Snapchat, fans only, and hot top turning. July 2nd, 2021, Friday. I recently reconnected with Fortnite, and I lost it at the Japanese Cube Kid having me sing Kano transitioning to gunshots. July 4th, 2021, Sunday. Grey's Anatomy quiz again with Aisha. July 4th, 2021, Sunday. I cannot get enough of this mellow fruits basket mood. July 4th, 2021, Sunday. When at the beach costs, I want to suggest places he can go. July 3rd, 2021, Saturday. There was no Aluba group. I'm guessing costs I doorbell Tita Lenny's place? July 3rd, 2021, Saturday. I had to leave my ROM group and Pogo group because maybe my parents are on to something that I should focus on the people going in and out of the house. Nene never mentioned anyone coming over from my GC friends for 3 years. July 5th, 2021, Monday. Toddy buys range. That range costs 60,000 pesos. What is he trying to achieve exactly? July 10th, 2021, Saturday. It would be really sad, just the fucking saddest, if the second batch GC is going to end up fucking shooting me in the face. July 10th, 2021, Saturday. Nobody donates a day after payday. Me, apparently. July 5th, 2021, Tuesday. Maybe there's something about July that induces tears. July 10th, 2021, Saturday. God, but in your ketchup buns. July 10th, 2021, Saturday. This is why aliens won't visit us. Liliath, Talon Row. July 10th, 2021, Saturday. They chose a singer who does not have a toddler. A dog journey. July 10th, 2021, Saturday. Okay, Gap messaging that it's time for Woe, and Drewy saying not oh made me think he might be an Elmo or Woe, or that he's a serious troublemaker. July 10th, 2021, Saturday. You see, my pa was a preacher. Whenever I'd misbehave, he'd strap me up like this and leave. Curved the movie. July 5th, 2021, Monday. All this dead mother, deadbeat father Firuba content is getting to me. July 10th, 2021, Saturday. What happened to your English? British dude who didn't pay me. July 12th, 2021, Monday. OMG, that was so good. My chemistry with Sir E.J.